Hello everyone. Today I am going to talk about the differences between php5 and php7. First, my name is Sarah. So, first of all, I would like to talk about the advanced features of php7. php7 offers to restructure the OOPS concepts for the modularity of PHP. Powered by Zend Engine 3.0. php7 has 2 times the performance and have the memory consumption compared to any of the previous versions. Also, scalar type declaration for more control over the code, and it's also return type declaration. Also, it's a spaceship operator and constant arrays using define. Second, let's talk about the advanced feature of php5. php5 is the successor of php4 and has a completely reworked object-oriented model with constructor interface, static and final properties and method, also abstract classes and many more essential improvements. The changes from php4 have made php5 more robust and have a better exception handling mechanism. It's also allowed developers to pass objects by reference, which was not present before. It's also powerful OOPS support, and it's completely overhauled my SQL extension. Also, its improvement to XML extension and its better error handling and exception handling for php5 error. Also, its superior soup implementation. Here, now I will start talking about the differences between php5 and php7. First of all, let's talk about the performance. The performance of php7 and php5 is a major differences. Supposing that you have written a PHP code in php5. If you run the same code in both versions, the performance of php7 will be significantly higher than php5. PHP is powered by Zend Engine even since the release of PHP4. PHP5 uses Zend too. But PHP7 uses a brand new model of engine called PHP-NG or Next Generation. This new PHP-NG engine improves the performance as much as twice with optimized memory usage. This has been approved by a benchmark provided by the company. As a matter of fact, the new engine requires fewer servers to serve the same number of users as before. Number 2. Declaring the return type. In php5, the programmer cannot define the return type of a function or method. This has been a huge drawback in the real-life coding scenario, as the programmers were unable to prevent unwanted return type and generate exceptions in otherwise case. Fortunately, php7 allows programmers to declare the return type of the functions as being the accepted return value. This is certainly going to make the code robust and accurate. There are 4 different return types available. They are Boolean, integer, string, and float. Number 3, it's error handling and 64-bit support. you understand the differences between error and exceptions, you know that it's highly uneasy to handle fatal error in PHP5. But in PHP7 has eased the process as it has replaced several measure error with exception that can be handled effortlessly. This has been achieved with the introduction of the new engine exception objects. As you may be aware that PHP5 does not support 64-bit integers or large file, but the scenario has changed in PHP7. PHP7 has 64-bit support due to which you will be able to use native 64-bit integers as well as large file, and hence you can run application flawlessly on 64-bit system architecture. Number 4. Miscellaneous. In PHP7 introduce group use declaration according to which the programmers will be able to include the classes from the same namespace. This is going to save a lot of typing time and will make the code look crisp and readable, and debugging will also be easier. In PHP7 has done away with various deprecated function and unsupported extension and APIs. Here is the conclusion. Actually, I did a conclusion for the differences between PHP7 and PHP5. Let's talk here the performance. In PHP7, performance speed is double average request per second. They are 44 when it's 22 in PH5. Do you see here the difference? In PHP5, performance is low compared to PHP7, of course. Number 2, return type. In PHP7, you can declare the return type. Here also we have a small example. Public function product name. Here we have return, so we can return the type. In PHP5, unfortunately, no provision for return type declaration. Oh my god, it's so old. Number 3, exception handling. Major errors have been changed to exception, making them easier to catch. But on the other hand, PHP5 to handle fatal error was a difficult task for developer. Oh my god. Number 4, group use declaration. In PHP7, using the use of declaration makes the code more readable and compact, of course. But on the other hand, PHP5 individual declaration for common namespace. Let's see number 5, support for 64-bit anonymous classes. In PHP7, support 64-bit integer and large file. A developer can create an anonymous class for a one of use, rather than creating a full definition of a class that is required only once in the entire application. On the other hand, for the PHP5, it doesn't support 64-bit integer. There is no concept of anonymous classes. Let's see this one. A three-way compression operator. In PHP7, we have this operator. You can see it on the screen. It can convey greater, less than, equal compression at the same time. On the other hand, PHP5, we have a lot of operators have to be used for compression. Actually, you can see it also on the screen. But in this way, in PHP5, it will make you confused, I guess. It's not a good way. The last one, null coalescing operator. For PHP7, this operator returns the value of a variable if available, else it will return null. On the other hand, in php5, the developer has to write explicit code to return the null value if the value is not available. So I wish you understand this table. Here I have a very simple example for php5. Also I put here my output, but let's do it together on our program. Here, echo h1 hello all, echo welcome to my website, hr it's mean give me, like if we can here write a comment, line space. Here a print hello. Here also print will come to my website. Here print my name is and complete. So let's do here one. You can see the result here. Hello all, welcome to my website. My name is Sarah and this is the line space that I wanted. This is php5. Here also I have another example for php7. Let's also see it together and see the output together. But actually here you can also see the output here, but let's do it here also. I will just do something here. And here, look at here. I declare a string by putting here a $sign, hello all. Declare string. Here we declare integer. Also here integer. Here it means print what I have in the string. Here give me a new line. Here also print integer, print integer. Also here print integer but together behind. Let's do run. Look, hello all. It's actually here. It's printed. Then it's a print 5 because I told her to print the first integer. This is the second integer. It's a printed number 10. Then it's a printed behind together 10 and number 5. That's everything. This is what I have for php5 and php7. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time and see you in the next project, and goodbye everyone.